Okay, this is Mary Flower again, and I'm not sure if this is a continuation of the second one, but I have a lot of these flowers that I got from out of the trash over at the flower shop from my best girlfriend's mother. She runs this flower shop. In fact, I used to work for her years ago, and she doesn't live very far from me, so I'm going to use these. I already did stacked pieces of paper to make some eco prints. Now I'm going to try and use some of these and the rest that I put into water here in a vase. I don't know if you can see it. It's too hard. Let's see. I'll show you right here. I did a vase. What I did was I put the ones that seemed like they're still somewhat alive in water, so maybe they will last me a couple of days before I do this. So what I'm going to do with this is I have these long pieces of cut watercolor papers. They're, I don't know how long those are. They look like they're 20 inches or so. And then I have more of these white envelopes, and I took the big long legal size folder like this, and I cut them into half right here, so that makes them about, what, 7.5 and 8.5 approximately this way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the eco prints a little different. I'm going to start by rolling these out and just start putting different flowers right in the middle of it, and I'm going to, see I put that in there, and I have to make sure I'm in the camera sight, and then I'm going to just keep rolling this up and then tying it with a piece of lace that I have here. So what I'm going to do is just throw these in randomly as I go here, and see if we can keep this pretty tight. And let's try a little purple in here. I'm going to see how thick I can get this. We'll try a little bit of fern and a pretty couple of flowers like this. I'm having to pull these off and cut them as I go here. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but it's going to be a good experiment. I'm going to pull some of these apart, like so. And maybe a little bit of this eucalyptus might be pretty. Then I'm going to start with one of these papers. So I'm just going to be doing these very randomly. So let's put some of these kind of leaves in there. These might be pretty. I'm just really just going for it here. I'm being a little crazy, I think, but that's okay. We're going to see what happens. And take some more greenery. Take another one of these here. Yeah, I do a lot of talking to myself, and so I'm okay with these videos because I'm used to talking to myself. Even years ago, that wouldn't have been good, right? But I think it's good when people talk to themselves, because usually creative people are, because they're working out some kind of problem. And I can tell you, talking to myself has been sometimes really good because I've worked out some pretty good problems. Okay, so rolling that in. Let's see. I'll put some purple. Let's see if we got some purple here. I'm going to have to pull it back. Some more red. Let's see. I think that I'd like to spread those out a little bit. Now, after I get several layers like this, I'm going to make several rolls like this and then boil them the same way I did the other. So I got this cheap lace, so, well, actually it was very cheap because it was given to me, a big huge roll of it. So I think this will be really good to wind it up with. And then we tie. So I'm going to pause the camera here, and I'm going to make several of these, and when I get enough to go in the pan, then and after the other's done boiling, then I'll come back.